What is up, y'all boys and girls? Back with day 6 of the reset. I told y'all I was gonna get that routine video to y'all, so this is exactly what that's gonna be. I wanted to record the first part, just me talking about it, and then I was gonna put it together for y'all. I actually already recorded this part on my way to the gym until I realized I had the mic, I had the camera. I just didn't have the mic receiver attached to the camera, so yeah, that's that footage gone, but it just gives us a chance to do it again and make it even better. So without further ado, let's talk about routine. Now, wanted to bring up this topic. Like I say, I usually bring them up just based on whatever's going through my head and what I'm thinking about. But I've really been trying to implement routine into my life just to keep myself on like a straight and narrow path without distractions. Just having everything lined up for me and priming myself for how I want to move and the things that I want to get done during my day. So what I'll do is I'll set up a morning routine and then a night routine, just to kind of keep it as like the bumpers in my lane. So if you think of like bowling, you put the bumpers up so the ball can keep going to its destined path or desired path. You don't want the ball going in the gutter. So think of the morning and night routine as like the bumpers to keep you on your lane. That's really helpful for staying focused and keeping the practices that you want to implement into your life to become a habit of what you just subconsciously do without even thinking, once you build up enough consistency. Now, another thing that I would want to add to building a routine is that you fill time blocks of your schedule. So if you think of it, one that is kind of already made for you. If you work, you show up to work at a certain time, and that's a time block that you're working. So if someone else can set up that's a routine. That is a routine in your life that you've been following for however long you've been working. But that's a routine that someone put in for you when you decided to take the job. So if someone can set a routine in your life to work for them and do what they want, you could see why it's beneficial, because you get there and you do the work every day and it gets done. And the business is obviously running if you've been working there for a while. So if you take that idea and implement time blocks into your life to build a routine of the things that you want to add in your life and get done, you'll kind of see how it works. So the time blocks is very important, because going back to distractions, if you're filling those time blocks, so say you have morning routine, also use the time blocks as trigger new habits. So it's morning routine, boom, that triggers. After the morning routine, you go start your day. You go to the gym, you go start reading emails, writing a book, if that's what you want to do, making music, whatever you want to do. But it triggers that, and it fills the time blocks to where distractions can't get in the way. Having a routine is having structure. Your routine is kind of like the foundation to your whole day. That night routine is kind of priming yourself for the next day and also closing out the past day. But it's also setting you up to keep moving the way you ended it. So routines, just filling up the time blocks, makes it a lot easier to get shit done. 2, makes it so distractions can't get in the way, and it just gives you structure. Structure is important. Without a good structure, it's easy for everything to just go off, blow in the wind, and come crashing down if you don't have a good structure. So that being said, those are just a couple points on routine. and why you should implement it. To give you guys a little insight and a little bonus for the video aspect, I did go ahead and record just basically what a normal routine in my life. You get to see my night routine, my morning routine, but you'll see all of that. I made a nice little video for you guys to watch after this if you wanted some inspiration. So without further ado, we'll just roll the footage. Alright, let's get right into it. First things first, good morning, y'all. Gotta wake up, brush your teeth, get yourself right, really, because you don't want those things kind of bothering you, feeling all dirty and shit. You see, I like to clean up just to feel fresh before I start focusing on my first task of the day. I like to start out with the journaling just to kind of record how I wake up feeling, kind of my first thoughts, and where I want the day to head, so I get to look back at that and also prime myself. Then I start with my daily stoic quote with this book that I love. Then I sit into some meditation and also think about how I want to get my day started before I go to the gym. So do my morning routine. I start with the gym. Today I'm hitting shoulders. Start with some shoulder presses, then we move into raises. After raises, we do our lateral side raises and alternate into the front raises for about 20 reps. And then we move into the back pulls, I guess I would call this. I never really had a name for this one, but hitting the back traps. After that, we move into some face pulls, and then we hit a little bit of triceps. So I decided to do the rope extension. I do a little overhead tricep press with a dumbbell, highly suggest, and then we finish off with our pull-up and core routine. If you haven't seen the rest day video, it's technically what I do at the end of every workout, with some push-ups, of course, cannot forget. Get to cooking, because that anabolic window is open, and you know, after you work your body, you gotta get it all fueled up. So I'll go ahead and put oil in a pan, grab my ingredients. Now this recipe right here is a special one given to me by my day one brother, sensei, mentor, the $1 million breakfast that I like to cook up almost after every single gym day. If I don't got food at the house and got these trusty ingredients, I'll go ahead and make it, because it doesn't take too long and it always hits the spot. Went and grabbed my eggs, because I like to make some eggs and avocados in with it. Have a nice little meal, make sure I get my carbs, my fats, and my protein. So that's me squeezing out the avocados into the bowl, because it's just a nice little breakfast bowl. Gotta season it up, because if you ain't seasoning your food, what is you doing? Final result. I also forgot to quickly mention, don't mind Lebroski stealing the watermelon, but I like to add chicken broth and then I also like to prepare a smoothie before I go to work. Alright, now after work, I usually just come home, go in my room, and I like to just sit down for like a good 5 minutes, kind of reflect on how I feel at the end of the day, reflect on my day as well, and kind of think about how I want to end my night. I want to get away from staying up too late on the game, so I'll do a couple things to wind me down. You know, if I have a video to edit, which actually right before this video, I was editing this video on day 5, and then I'll also do a little bit of journaling. So this is the day 5 journal reflecting, and do that before I hop in the shower. After that, I can feel all nice and calm. I'll go ahead and read a book, something in here, something that I'm already working on, and then I'll meditate before I go to bed. Final end reflection, you know, just calm my mind down before I go to my rest, my slumber. Hopefully y'all learned something from this video, maybe got the inspiration to start a routine so you can also keep yourself organized and on track. Alright y'all, all being said, again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been waiting to put that one out a lot and really enjoyed putting it together for y'all. So I can't hope y'all enjoyed, but I just wanted to record this last little bit to sign off to you guys. Like I always do, say I love y'all. I hope you love yourself. And take advantage of every day, man. Even if you don't have a routine, just go out there with the love for life and appreciation of the opportunity you get to wake up every day. Now I'm gonna go hit the hay.